Hey, what's going on? Thanks for checking out the video today. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the iPhone XS Max. I'm really pumped about it. I got the phone about 3 months ago and I'm a little late on the unboxing video. However, I wanted to combine it with a review video that I did, just talking about my experience over the last 3 months using the phone, how I like it, some things I didn't like. And so that'll play after the unboxing. If you're interested in just doing and checking out the review, I'll link that up on this thumbnail somewhere around here. Check out the video. Really excited that you guys came here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hope you guys have a great day. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? It's Trevor. Thanks for checking out the channel today. Today is a very big day. My first pre-order of anything tech-wise, which is pretty sick. And we got the new iPhone, so we're gonna do a quick unboxing, kind of showcase this a little bit, and I'm excited. Anytime there's some new tech, it's always fun to check it out. So I'm pumped about this. So we got the new iPhone XS Max. So this is the big dog. So it has the new screen. The chassis on the top and the bottom have been removed completely. So it gives you extra screen space. It gives you extra screen space. And yeah, I'm excited to check this out. So with this phone, there's 3 levels of the Max. So there's the 64 gig, the 256, and the 512. Price points for those are, I believe, $1,000 is the entry point. This one was $1,250, and then you got the 1,500, which is just, these things are expensive, but they're supposed to be lightning fast, just epic, especially with the camera. And what else was I gonna say? And they come in the 3 colors. So we got the common space gray, which is what I got today. Then they come in the silver, and the new one is the gold, which my wife got. Joyce, are you excited?
Yep.
We're gonna open this thing up and see what it looks like. I'm just super pumped about it. Let's do it. So we got this sweet little wrapping on the front. Let's go ahead and just get this off. Typical what you find with a nice Apple product, a sweet box. Just a beautiful box experience just to open up. Lid pops right off. We got the details about the phone. I'll just pull this open. You guys don't care about this, but you know, talks about how to use your new phone. And then look at that. That is so beautiful. I mean, just from a design perspective for tech, this thing is gorgeous. And I'm freaking super excited about the black. So I'll have to show you my phone, but I've had silver for a long time, and this just looks awesome. Let me show you guys a little bit about this. Just beautiful. You got this crazy sick camera on the back side now. Very nice. So with this phone, reading a few of the details about it, so it has the crack resistant Gorilla Glass on it, and has the fingerprint resistant, which is actually pretty insane. So I'm touching this thing, it's not even like posting any fingerprints on it. And I know I'll have a few, but then we can pull this off. Probably. I'll check it out. And like, this thing is just like seriously beautifully designed from the top to the bottom. You can see the screen space. Let's turn this guy on. Joyce, this is sick.
Woo-hoo.
You're gonna love this thing.
I'm excited.
So we got iPhone, turn it on for the first time ever. I'm gonna go set this thing up. And then, while that's booting up, we got typical Lightning USB connector. We got our new Lightning only, if you guys remember, no headphone jack on this thing, right? So, got the new headphones, Lightning connector, USB, and that's it, man. Bonjour, hello. So that's what we got for our new iPhone XS Max, and you can see, just look at that screen size. That is less. And if you're like an Apple iPhone user, those extra inches on the top and the bottom make such a huge difference. Like this thing, not to mention the Super Retina display that this thing comes in. It is super bright, very vibrant. It's like an awesome experience. This is a cool phone. And no button anymore. That was common with 10 last year. But yeah, I'm excited to like check this out. So what I'll be doing is setting this thing up, moving everything over. I'll be doing a review talking about just the new experience with the huge screen and the Face ID, the swiping, since there's no more buttons on the phone, and well, there's a couple on the sides, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm excited to get into this. So it's supposed to be lightning quick. The camera's supposed to be unbelievable. Most popular camera really in the world, and it's so accessible, and yeah, a lot of new stuff to check out, so I'm excited about it. Thanks for checking out the video. If you guys like tech reviews, app reviews, tutorials, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button, and I'm excited. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking out the video. So today, or right now actually, I'm just going to be doing a review about my new iPhone XS Max. So I've had it for about 3 months now, and it's been pretty awesome actually. So I have some good things I really like about it, some negatives that are pretty easy to get by, but they're still a little annoying at sometimes. But anyways, I just want to give my opinion about using the phone over the last couple months. I'm really excited to just kind of share some of my thoughts about the phone, how I've been using it as far as like just a consumer, and hopefully it helps some of you if you're thinking about buying one. So let's check it out. So I'm not quite sure what to start with, the good or the bad, but maybe we can just go, I'll go through the good. Good news is always good. That's good. Let's start with that. Good. So one of the things I love the most is the screen size. So the screen size is really, obviously a big emphasis that they made. The chassis is a lot smaller. I'm trying to find an app so that you guys can check this out. This looks alright. The white background really kind of shows up really nice. But if you check this out, like the chassis is just gone, and so it just leaves a lot of real estate that you guys can use a phone on, which is really cool, and it just looks so much nicer. And then on top of just the real estate space, the screen itself is just really vibrant and beautiful to look at. So one of my big things about tech nowadays, that's kind of like a big deal, is does it make me excited to use it for work or entertainment or whatever? And this screen definitely makes you excited to use the phone, so it's really cool. The next thing I really dig about this is the speed of the phone. So it obviously got upgraded to the new chip with this iPhone release, and so the speed of this phone is pretty impressive. Just switching between apps, some of the features that were frustrating me with my old iPhone, like the 3D touch, that's a lot quicker and so much more reliable with this one. I think it has a lot to do with the new processor that it has with this. So for what it's worth, the speed of this phone is awesome, and it makes things a lot quicker. Even just like common tasks like texting, switching apps, like I mentioned already. 3D touch is a lot more impressive than it used to be. I mean, I did have the iPhone 6S before, so it's a little outdated. However, with the new software update and with the new hardware on this phone, I think it makes it a much better experience, so definitely check that out. With a new update, obviously the notification center got some reworking. Number one, I love how they grouped the notifications back together with certain apps, which is a huge deal for me, so that was a huge thing. But just in general, especially with the screen size, notification center is so much better, and it's a much better experience. I know that's kind of like with the update, so I know a lot of you that have updated your iPhones are already seeing that, but just with the screen size and the speed, it makes the notifications a lot better to interact with. Next thing, it might be the best thing on the phone, but the camera is really amazing. It's really beautiful, very vibrant. I'll kind of show you a couple of pictures I just barely took. But just having like that portrait mode, even just in selfie mode, is pretty impressive. Being able to control the depth of portrait as well as just how well it takes, especially in good light, is pretty insane. You still have a lot of the same settings that you had before with video, for example, doing 30 frames or 60 frames. Now you have the option of doing 60 frames for 4K, which is pretty impressive. It takes a ton of storage, but nevertheless, it is awesome and it's there. So that's very cool. So yeah, the camera, definitely solid. Very nice.
The home button, I thought it was going to take a little while for me to get used to not having a home button. As you can see from here, there's no home button on here at all. And everything is, to get home, you just swipe up from the bottom, like so. And needs a Face ID, which we'll talk about that too, but it's actually a lot quicker, really fluid actually, and I love it. So it's nice not to have a button besides the side buttons, which is fine still. And then the next thing on top of that is the Face ID to unlock your phone is a game changer. So I didn't mind the fingerprint before, but once you have this, to revert back, this is so much nicer and easier, just because a swipe up from the bottom, it recognizes your face, and then you're ready to do whatever task. So as far as like speed and just being fluid in that way, it's really nice. Super awesome feature, love it. The last thing that I feel like is the biggest plus out of all of these features is the battery time. The battery by far is the best thing to come on this phone, and I think the main reason for that is because there's so many things you can do on your phone nowadays. And before, with my 6S, like I mentioned before, like the battery would, if I just spent time on my phone like I typically do, it would probably last me until, on a full charge, till like, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that, and it'd be on battery saver mode. But with this thing, I use it pretty hard, I push it pretty hard, and it literally lasts me the entire day. I can do tons of things with social media, video, recording, cameras, everything, and I'm no joke, it's still probably about 40% when I'm about to go to bed. And that's pushing it pretty hard. And so I never have to worry about recharging it during the day or anything like that. The battery life by far has been completely awesome, love it. And if you guys are dying for a battery with a phone, this thing is awesome. And the one thing to note about that is I do have the XS Max, and so that battery is a little bit more strong, a little bit stronger than the XS regular size. So however, even the XS is a completely huge upgrade from the old phones, so definitely worth it. So for the short list of things I don't like, a couple things I don't like. So a few things that have been bugging me a little bit. I'll let you know about them. So the first thing that's probably the most frustrating is the lack of Wi-Fi consistency. I have no idea why. It has a really tough time staying connected to some Wi-Fi's, and I have no idea why. So, and it'll just shut off for no reason and have a tough time staying connected. And you'll have to go to the Action Center to turn off your Wi-Fi and turn it back on, and then it lasts for a little while. But anyways, that's been a frustration of mine for sure. I don't know if this is like a complete con, but with the headphone jack, it's not there anymore. Everything's done through the lightning port. So the only frustrating thing with that is if you have a bunch of headphone type accessories, like for me, I have a mic and also some headphones and some other things, you can only connect to it through the lightning port. So that's been a little bit of adjustment. I don't think it's like, it wouldn't sway me away, but it's a little annoying, a little bit of adjustment, but it's cool. And then the last thing that is a little bit of an annoyance is the Action Center got moved, because from now you swipe from the bottom as your home button, and the Action Center got moved to the top. I'll just show you real quick. So this top corner, you have to swipe down to bring Action Center up, and sometimes like I'm right-handed and I try to grab it with my thumb, and it just is a little finicky. Not too bad, but it has to be coming from this top corner. And sometimes I'll try to pull down my notifications from, it's not working because it's locked, but from the middle, and sometimes it'll pull open the Action Center rather than my notification screen. So that's been a little of an annoyance. I don't know where they could put it, but that's a slight thing. That's, as far as like using the phone every day, that's something that I don't love, but I adjust to. So anyway, that's my quick review. Like overall, I feel like this phone's been super solid as far as, like I said, the speed, just the excitement of using it, with all of its features, including the camera, the capability for all the apps that have been coming out is really impressive. 3D Touch is a really cool thing. I loved that when it first came out with my old phone. It's even better on this one just because it's so much faster and more reliable. Camera is stunning. Battery life, again, awesome. A few of those minor negative things, which I would definitely wouldn't consider it to be a terrible thing. The Wi-Fi thing was a little annoying. Other than that, It's been a really solid phone. I definitely recommend it. I feel like it's a really cool improvement from previous iPhones. So check it out. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments. And thanks for checking out the video. Peace out.